I'm writing a story using only my beats, and in this video I'm gonna show you how I did it. Yo, I was trying to copy Mr. Beast's intro to seem hyped up for the video, but I can't stop laughing at it, bro. I'm gonna get back to the script though. Y'all ready? Okay. In this video, I'm gonna run you through each of the beats and its meaning behind it, so you can be as excited about this as I am. Each beat has its own contribution to the story, going from calm sounds to epic sounds to straight up cynical in order to evolve the story. Nah, but for real though, I've been posting on YouTube for over a year now, and that's really crazy to me because I still remember the first melody I made. This is what that melody sounded like. Yeah. Yeah, that was the first one. I just wanted to show that, to show where my sound is now and the difference, to just show how many beats I made. And like, it was kinda getting stale for me, but then just this idea of doing this story thing made me excited to post again. That's why I wanted to make this video, to first of all just share everything about this story, explain it, but to second, just get feedback, just like know where should I take it and if y'all actually fuck with it. Anyway, I already talked a lot. It's already been like 1 minute into the video, so I'm gonna start telling the story now. Ascending to Heaven. That was the title of the first beat because that's exactly what was happening. The main character of this story was already dead, which does sound like a sad thing, yeah, but he wasn't. He was just self-reflecting on himself and all the decisions he had made through his life, and overall he thinks he lived a good enough life to end up in a good place. The entirety of this beat has 80s drums all over it to represent the story being before our times, except for this particular moment where the character is self-reflecting. From the entirety of the beat, this was the only part that had a modern trap drum pattern to have a relaxing vibe to represent the character being at peace. But then his heart starts to pound faster and faster as he sees the light coming his way, which is represented by the beat ending in an explosion light.
Bros will pick up the phone.
This beat is a lot smoother and just meant to have a way happier type of vibe. For the last whole minute I was trying to have a serious tone to my voice to go along with the story, but this one, the character is just in heaven, you know, it's just a good vibe. When I made it, I pictured it as a celebration. It's like he finally made it, and that's why the hook sounds like. I don't know, to me it just sounds like a celebration. And yeah, that's pretty much the beat. This beat was pretty simple, at least compared to the next one.
Bros will pick up the phone.
This beat is by far one of my most favorite beats I've ever made. It has like 3 different beat switches and like everything about it is just cool to me. And it's also a very important part in the story. So I titled episode 3 Narcissism because that's basically the main plot of this episode. By this point, the main character has lived in heaven for 2 years, and in those 2 years he got whatever he he wanted, which, considering he is in heaven, that makes sense. But that really got to his head. Having whatever he wanted at any time really made his narcissism grow. I can't even say that word properly, hold on. Really made his narcissism grow to the point he thought he was a god himself, which in the religion he follows is a sin. This progression of his narcissism growing by time is shown in the beat by each of the melodies getting progressively more and more hyped up and more kinda distorted. For example, the beginning of his corruption is shown through a simple rock melody. And then it starts to get a bit more cynical with this melody. For the last part of this beat, I kind of just wanted to show him be a corrupted version of himself, so it kind of just sounds like a fucking anime villain theme song. I feel like it could be a little bit confusing to keep up with this story, considering that I was explaining the music in between and taking breaks from the story, so I'm gonna do like a 20-second breakdown of what happened in the story so far. Okay, so the character lived a very righteous life and then he died of a heart disease, and he was proud of himself for making the decisions that he made while he was alive. After getting to heaven, there was a celebration at his arrival, so he felt very welcome and he's given everything he wishes. This starts to get to his head, and after living in heaven for about 2 years, he lets everything get to his head and starts considering himself a god, which is a sin in his religion, so he must be punished by the actual god. And what was his punishment? That's where I don't know how to transition this. That's the title of the next beat, Falling Down. His punishment was falling back down on earth. Yep. Alright, so episode 4 is called Falling Down. But before that, I noticed the video is getting a little bit too long, so some of y'all might be losing focus. So I got you. Here's some Subway Surfers gameplay to keep your focus. Okay? Anyway, episode 4, Falling Down. In this episode, as you can hear, the beat is a complete contrast to the first episode, Ascending to Heaven, because the first one he was going up and now he's going down, so it's like melodically it's completely different. This melody is harsh and rough with drums and like crazy 808s, and basically in this story right now the character is just enraged that he was punished so severely for such a small mistake, and that's basically where the episode ends. But I wanted to show y'all this one sound effect, this one 808. Listen to this 808. Yeah, y'all hear where it's from? Yeah, it's a JoJo reference. Okay, my bad.
Bros will pick up the phone.
The man was punished to be put back on earth after committing his sin. This beat has 5 different beat switches and a lot of different melodies to reflect his mental state right now, which is all over the place because he has an incredible number of decisions to make, but he's still conflicted on what to do with his life now that he has experienced heaven, but also experienced how punishable sins can be in heaven. Now he is deciding how to live his life after all he has experienced. And that's revealed in the second part of the story, which I've already started working on, but that's in the next video. So that's it for this video, but before ending it, I wanted to say a few things, which is when I started editing this video, I think I had around 630 subs, maybe. And now when I'm finishing editing this video, I have around, I think, 780 subs. So like that really showed me two things. First of those things is I took way too long to edit this video. But second was that there was a lot of support from all of you. Ever since I posted the first episode, Ascending to Heaven, I got a lot of views, and ever since then I've been getting a lot of support, and I'm genuinely very grateful for that. Like having a place to just make beats, express my feelings through making beats, and then people DMing me saying like it sounds good or they made a song on it, feels really good. And I'm like thankful for all of you for supporting. And yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to say thank you for everything. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing. Everything, bro. Thank you for just listening to the beats. Thank you.